All right, chat. It's time. We're gonna play through the mod. This is the mod that I made, all on my own, basically, for the meme. It's for the video, so !mark new vid. If you haven't watched it, I'd recommend watching that before watching this stream. But yeah, so I changed all the textures in Mario Odyssey. When I say all, I mean most of them, because you only have to change enough for it to be convincing to actually, you know. You haven't watched the video, should you come back? Yeah, I'd recommend watching it first. I think it's funnier because the video is a lot more condensed in terms of the information. But yeah, I went through and I changed everything. This is one of the first kingdoms I made. Cat Kingdom. Because I thought it would be funny. Look, these ones have construction hats, but you can hardly tell because the texture isn't that big. Which was kind of upsetting for me. Did these change here? I think these will change in Bowser's, or in Metro Kingdom. I don't know though. It's a lot of cats. Yeah, I thought it would be funny. My favorite part of this kingdom is definitely the background though. Like look at them. It's so good. I wasn't sure if that was gonna work or not. I was so happy when it did. Got like a little gold bars for the gold. You can hardly even tell. Got little game cubes. You tried. So all the sub areas are just gonna be the same because I didn't mess with the sub area texture files. Because every sub area has a specific texture file. I couldn't find the question block files, unfortunately. Chest was one of the things I was really close to changing, but I didn't. What is this? I don't even know if I looked at this. Oh yeah, it's just the cats, but they're like more white. And there we go. But yeah, I didn't do any of the bosses or anything like that. I didn't know where their files were, and I knew I wasn't going to show them in the video anyways. So it was really all about balancing like what I want to actually show in the video versus like things like that. Like, I already spent so much extra work on this mod that, like, for stuff that didn't end up getting shown off. Because I, like, didn't even know what the texture files did. Like, after the video, I finally found out what one of the texture files was. What happened to Mario's poor eyes? I gave him a Sharingan, which is like a Naruto thing. Oh, there's something you don't get to see in the video because I used 100% save. This is the Bowser flag, and when you hit it, it changes to Dust Dance on the 3DS. Yeah. Every rock texture, I made a different black and white photo of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson because I wasn't sure what else to do. So that's what happened there, in case you were wondering. So something I'm curious about, there's a few, files for fossils that I could never find, and I'm wondering if they only show up in this phase of the kingdom. Also, just so you know, the electrical pole is a stock image of a child playing with a an outlet. Alright, so I'm curious. We're gonna do this the intended way, because I'm wondering if the other things show up on here. No, I don't think they do. I see an Among Us. I see Kirby. So I don't even know what happened to those files. I don't know where they go. This mod is cursed. I know, I made it. Watch my new video if you haven't. The video is less funny if you watch the stream first. I can't help but, like, I have to look a little bit. Like, there are fossils that I am, like, missing. That I definitely changed. Like, there's a Hammer Bro fossil, which I don't know where he is. There's, like, a hammer. The stream's funnier without the video? I guess so. I would still recommend watching the video if you watch the stream. However. Oh yeah, the ground's an Animal Crossing texture. That's what that is. In case it seems familiar to anyone. I drew the worms myself also. Why are the coins not gold? They have a gold star on them that says you tried. That's why. What did you do in the background? I changed the rocks into explosions. And I think it's Mike Wazowski is the trees. Alright, we're just gonna go to the next kingdom. There really isn't much happening here. You moved into your new apartment. Nice. Nice. Exciting. Oh, I just noticed something. Wait, I'm missing a moon. I can show you guys. I can show you guys. It's weed. That was something I put in and I just forgot about it. Because I never found it. This is one of those things where there's a lot of things I changed that I don't remember. So like if you were to download this mod and play through it, there's a chance you would just find stuff I genuinely don't remember doing. Or never even saw myself after I added it. Oh yeah, I changed the, I think you briefly see these in the videos. These are inverted colors. Funny texture vid, much has taken you a good few hours. It took a lot more than a few hours. So yeah, Sus Kingdom. Sus. I think it's so funny how the Among Us is just blushing on that. Shame I couldn't figure out how to change the bird. One of my favorite things about this kingdom, chat, is definitely like there's so many Among Us's just like randomly scattered about. Like it's honestly kind of crazy. Are those bananas? Yeah, all the textures for the buildings I just decided to replace with something that vaguely resembled the color. So the yellow, I was like, oh, bananas, nobody will notice. Like they're all the same color, it's just made out of objects. I did more Minecraft textures here, but you can't really tell because like the texture doesn't line up with the like geometry. Thought you were watching the real game? Oh, I'll show you. There's something I need to show people that wasn't in the video because it didn't make it. Wait, I should get this. The quicksand stripping you out? Yeah, that's just apparently how the quicksand handles the quicksand texture in game too. There's more. I mean, there's a ton of stuff I didn't get to show in the video. Here, I'm gonna do this area because there's something at the top I don't think I showed in the video. I mostly avoided this area in the video because there's some textures I just didn't change because when I first started making the video, my brain was like, oh, these textures look way too complicated. I can hardly tell what I'm looking at. So like there's a lot of stuff that just isn't changed because the texture files were just way too complicated to look at and for me to understand. And that was before I was like, oh, I'll do like hue shifts and stuff like that. But if you have a keen eye, you've already noticed the thing I didn't show in the video that I actually worked really hard to do. You recognize that? The shape? Yeah. Yeah. I did a lot of stuff like that. I'm a madman. I mean, making this video was I don't think it was a bad video idea. Like, the video is doing well. I think it's like last I checked my analytics, it was like a 3 out of 10, which means out of my last 10 videos, it's the 3rd best performing. So that's really good. Especially when you consider the 2 videos that did better than that of my last 10 both went on trending. But yeah, it took way too long. This video, so I started working on this video after I finished my last upload, which was the, you know, the Mario Party video. So it took like 2.5 weeks to actually finish. Like, I edited the video together in a day. But actually changing everything took like 2.5 weeks. Because there's so many textures. I think I changed like over 700 or maybe even over 800 textures. Did you see the Mario Party news in the new Direct today? Yeah, the Mario Party 1, 2, and 3 on Switch Online. Oh yeah, this is also something that didn't get shown in the video. That's my emote. This right here is actually the very first texture I changed. The grass in Sand Kingdom. When Amethyst was showing me what to do, this was like the example. I ended up like doing when I tried it myself. The Among Us was the second thing I did. I was gonna change it for the final video, but I decided against it. Didn't Amethyst customize my sanity? No, but she enabled me. She definitely enabled me to do this. Oh, it wasn't the only thing on my brain. It's just a very easy meme, which, wait, frick, that texture on the inverted pyramid is just a ton of tiny Among Us's. So chat, where do we go? Lake? Oh, it uses a still image. You're kidding me. I just wanted to show everyone these. Because this is in the video. This one is in the video. All the others, like, I think only 2 of the changes I made to these movie files actually were in the video. But I changed everyone. But apparently when you go to the Kingdom a first time, it uses a still instead of an animation. I'll show you guys all of them as we go through. So originally, chat, like what I was gonna do is I made, so the Sand King, or sorry, the Lake Kingdom walls here. The colors, what I did is I drew a trans flag, and I was gonna be subtle about it and not mention it in the video and just have it there. But it turned out like this. Like, you can't even tell because of how the game handles the texture file or something. So you can't even tell that the Lake Kingdom walls are a trans flag. It's really subtle then. Yeah, it's a bit more subtle than I planned. Bit more than I planned. But yeah, other than that, basically every texture I changed in this kingdom, which is me hand drawing over all the textures, which is why it's like so blocky and stuff. Like the blocky textures, yeah, it's cute. Like this kingdom ended up pretty cute. It takes a lot of testing and trial and error. Not really, like, because nothing had to look good. So it didn't really take any trial and error. But it was a learning process throughout. Like, as I did more of it, I learned more and more what I can do to make things cool with a little effort. Like, in textures where I didn't have an obvious idea of what I wanted to do, I could just do, like, a hue shift. Or if, like, the texture was too complicated, I could do something like that. Like, all the trees in Wooded Kingdom, which is the kingdom we're going up to next, all of them are, I just color inverted them. Because it's like, okay, I learned when I did Mushroom Kingdom, which was the like first kingdom I finished, that like all the like tree textures and stuff like that, and plant textures, like I have to stay within the lines, and that's just too hard. Also, this is the Lake Kingdom cutscene. Okay, this is actually really funny. So this is a lifeguard safety video. That's not what's funny to me. When I was rendering it, I didn't even notice this until now. When I was rendering it, I would just like put the video over on top of the Lake Kingdom video. What I didn't realize is I forgot to make the Lake Kingdom video invisible, so you can see it playing behind you can see it playing behind the lifeguard video. Like, just look at the edges. You can see the that was an accident, because like it's not on this one, it's not on this one, and it's not on this one. It's only on this one. I didn't even realize that. You have ads? It's between kingdoms, so I think we're good. But yeah, Wooded Kingdom. Here, I'll wait till the ad's over, just for the people. Because this isn't like a high pressure speedrun right now. It's almost like a oh. That was a genuine reaction I just had, chat. I don't know if you guys saw it, but I saw it. It was something that wasn't in the video. It was the frog. Alright, we still got like 30 seconds in the ad. I'm gonna wait again. I'm gonna wait for it to play out. Just so, for the people, you know. You missed it? Oh, we'll show it, because I didn't know it was there. The trees look like cherry blossoms. They do, and like, it still says there's 15 seconds left in the ad, so I'm gonna wait a little bit longer. Or weren't they in the video? Because it was on a completed wooded save file, so the poison texture wasn't visible anywhere. Alright, the ad should be done. But yeah, this was a kingdom to make. Like, the ground is just a JPEG of a lawn. Like, most textures in this kingdom, if I could, I made them out of Legos. Another thing you didn't get to see in the video, the Amazon boxes. This might have been visible at some point. But, that is something I did. Also, this is something I did to, like, every single one of these. It just says cap. I don't know why. That's just what I did. Well, this one's different, so I'm gonna buy it. Because I can't afford the boxers. Yeah, the elusive Fortnite hat from the thumbnail. And from hide and seek today. Alright, we're gonna go up and around this way. Oh yeah, more Legos. Did I change the nut textures? I don't think I did. I don't think those were in the texture file for the kingdom. Ooh, did we get the clip? Let's go. We're gaming? You can really see the pizza from up here. That's funny. Oh, that's funny. Is that more Lego? Yeah, that's more Lego. Oh, there they are. The frog. Over 300 people have already watched the clip of the Pacer test. Nice. It's a good clip. Dude. Oh, this makes me so happy. Because I did not... this is my first time seeing this. Like, unironically. It's one of the things I changed, but, I never found the texture for it. Like, I knew I changed poison, but I was recording the video in, like, a completed save, so it just never came up. Next hide and seek on this texture pack? I don't know if that's a good idea. I think it's too much, simply put. Like, a lot of things are a lot brighter than normal, which can make it, like, slightly irritating for some people. So Teleview is an OM 1.0, unfortunately. What am I looking at? Well, they should watch the video, chat. Exclamation mark, new vid. New vid. This is almost like a post commentary on the video. Wait, what was... I thought I had saw something I hadn't seen yet. Because there should be like a different thwomp somewhere. Like, you see the blue thwomp, but there should be like a different thwomp, and I've never found them. Yeah, I don't want to do this yet. I know I'm doing a really weird route, and that's just because we're showing off the mod. It's a mod showcase stream, chat. What are the falling platforms? It's Matt from Wii Sports. I love the new vid. I'm glad you like it. It was a lot of work. I'm very happy the video is doing well, given how much work it took to make the video. Like, how well is the video doing right now? Dang, it almost has 100K. It's at 88. That's insane. Thank you guys so much. I'm very thankful because, like I said, I spent so many hours changing textures. I spent so much time. Dude, this video is almost doing as well as the every 5 minutes we add more mods video. That's crazy. It's actually at 1 million right now. Not true. Not true. Well, thank you for the bit, Raffy. Video is absolutely amazing. You watched it instead of studying. Well, I will admit, during one of my classes, while I was listening to like the lecture, I may have been downloading Metro Kingdom texture files because there was like 200 of them, and then just the process of downloading all of the files took like 30 minutes, and I was like, all right, I might as well do this during the class while I'm just listening. Because it was a mindless task of just me clicking on the file, pressing export, and then selecting the folder to save it to, and doing that over and over again 200 times. And then I had to do the exact same thing to upload it. Will this be a vid? No, no. There was a part of me that considered talking about the mod on stream and using that for the video, but I decided to record it offline, and I think that was a good idea. So this is the channel where or the kingdom where I ask everyone to subscribe. Oh, whoops. Yeah, exclamation mark YouTube chat. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. Cloud Kingdom's actually really interesting because the like texture files, like there isn't a like core texture file, I guess. Like most of the kingdoms have like a texture file that'll be called something like Peach World Home Stage Textures. So that's what Mushroom Kingdom is. Ruined, I think, is Clash World Home Stage Textures. No, wait, that's Lost. That's Lost. Lost is Clash World Home Stage Textures and stuff like that. But yeah, Cloud didn't have a file like that, and there were like 3 textures files, I think, or something like that for Cloud Kingdom that have like the stage textures in them. And I ended up just changing one. It only changed stuff on the main island. It was weird. I don't really understand Cloud Kingdom. Also, thank you for the 300 bits, Aquas. Why isn't Cappy changed? Because there's a point where I have to decide if it's worth it for the video. Also, he does say, the hat I'm wearing does say Fortnite, so I feel like that makes up for it. This kingdom was kind of fun because what I basically just did is I texture swapped a lot of like the plants in the kingdom, and then I, you know, just made the walls Fortnite, and the ground's a horse. Fun fact, there's actually 2 other animal textures I used for different ground textures. However, for some reason, well, they show up. They just, you can't tell. Here, I'll show you what I mean. Like, I think what's on the floor is birds. Like, you can kind of see the wing here, the red at top of the bird. Like, it's a picture of birds, but because of how the game cuts the texture, you can't even tell, which is unfortunate. I already got that one. Oh yeah, if any of you guys play RuneScape, you can probably see the RuneScape logs. I, for one, have never played RuneScape. Love the video, thank you. Am I only 8 subs away from 1,200? That's crazy. You guys should subscribe so I can smile because I hit 1,200. You can't really see inside the area with the purple coins. Yeah, there's one other texture I want to show here. And my sub goal, smile. Yeah, my sub goal is to be happy because we are at a higher sub count. Which means I can spend more money on mods. And maybe if I'm lucky, it means I can get a nicer apartment when I move out, you know? So this is the other texture. So this is a different animal. I think it's a cat. Like, I think you can see like, oh wait, no, it's a bunny. It's a bunny. This is a bunny, chat. You just can't really tell. That's the nose right there. That's a bunny nose. Yeah, it's a shame that it's only in there because you just can't even tell. Ooh, we're going to Metro Kingdom next. Oh wait, I forgot a moon. Frick, I thought I had all of them. Did I not talk to Captain Toad? I think that's what I did. I'm so dumb. 010 redeeming smile. We get some smiles in the chat for that. Wait, did I grab the checkpoint? Can I just warp? No. I can't. Not getting world record? Well, technically speaking, I'm the only one who is probably going to be finishing a run on this mod. At least I doubt anyone's installed the mod and played through the entire game yet. Because I did upload the mod. It's on Game Banana. I think it would be really funny because you can like add an update to your mod on Game Banana. And I was originally just thinking like, all right, I'm not going to update this mod at all, whatever. But I think it'd be really funny to ask Amethyst if she can give me just the mod where if you bonk, it crashes the game, and add that to this mod and do an update to the mod that says something along the lines of, updated the mod to, like something about making or like lowering the quality of the life of the player. Like something like bonking now crashes the game to lower quality of life while playing. Just something simple like that I think would be really funny. So chat, this is my beautiful artwork you didn't get to see in the video because it only shows up on this version of Night Metro. Look. Look at them. I traced it. And then it's on all of these too. Isn't that great? Also, as a reminder, there really is an Among Us on everything. Probably just barely see it there. Oh, you can see a lot of the stuff you couldn't see as well in Day Metro now. Like, you can see this. That rug. I don't even know what that rug replaced. Also, when we go in the Metro Day chat, remind me that there's something I need to point out. Apex Legends 2. Yeah, I made all the, like... basically, anything I could put a brand on, I put a brand on. So you don't get to really see any of this part of Metro Kingdom, which I did change. Like, you have the blueprint on there, stuff like that. You get the Minecraft bricks. Include Raid Shadow Legends. Yes, it is on a patch on the mechanic outfit. You might just barely be able to see it in the video because I showed the Hot Topic outfit. But it is on one of the patches on the mechanic outfit. It says Raid Shadow Legends. I can probably buy that outfit if you guys want to see it. Why is this room not different? Because it's a different stage, so it uses different texture files. Also, this is another thing you guys unfortunately had to miss out on the video. Can you tell from up here what I replaced the texture file for there? It's like a wood rooftop. I replaced it with something. Okay, let's zoom in. Can you tell now what it is? It's the crafting recipe of changing wood, like a wood, a log to a plank. You can't see it. You might be able to see it better from up here. Yeah, you can see it a lot better from up here. Oh yeah, new Dank City. Did you see Minecraft? Yeah, there's a lot of stuff like that in the mod. I changed a lot. Like, unironically, I did not take shortcuts outside of, like, only doing, like, the kingdom textures. Alright, once we go into Metro Day, there's something I gotta show you, because I was really confused by what was happening at first, and I didn't even fully realize it was happening. But, it has I finally reached a point today, I think it was, or last night, when I was, like, trying to make the thumbnail, like, what was actually going on. Use error generated art based off the file name. I was considering doing an AI like text video, like, oh, Super Mario Odyssey, but like I ran it through different languages or had like an AI like change it or whatever. But I think Mayro is doing that. I saw her make a tweet, so like I'm not gonna do anything like that. I would watch out for what she's doing if you're interested in something like that. So there were texture files I changed that I thought were for like the stuff in the background, but in reality it's the texture that appears when you're far away from the buildings, because it has like a low res and like a high res thing. So the low res files, I was just like, oh, I'm gonna make them all corn because it'll be like towers of corn in the background, it'll be funny. But in reality it's the files for when you're far away from the buildings. So as soon as I go into the city, none of it's gonna be corn anymore. That's what I had done. I didn't even realize it, and I didn't realize that was what was going on until today. I really love all the ads so much. It's so good. That's where he is! Oh my gosh, it's the guy in the Among Us costume. I was wondering what happened to him. He's behind the billboards. I love all these billboards, by the way. This is like my favorite thing that I did in this kingdom. You have like Minecraft story mode next to like Fortnite and Pizza Hut. It's so good. I made the benches rainbow. Oh yeah, this is a Nintendo DS, in case anyone didn't notice that while watching the video. Just wanted to let people know. One of those like blink and you miss it moments. Bet you didn't see that one. I forget if I showed these in the video. They're everywhere. They are everywhere. And I don't even mean that as a joke. They are just unironically everywhere. Spop. Are the sewers changed? No, only above ground. New Super Mario Bros. City Hall. Let's go. The no soliciting sign. Yeah, you can see those in the background in the video. Like, again, there's a part of what I like about the video is there's so many small things that I don't mention, but you can definitely find them if you pay attention. Like, you can definitely find them. So what I'm looking at, chat, is you see that right there? That little like marker that moves around when I move the cursor? Because I tried to change the moon texture by adding a little smiley face to it. And I think that's the smile. It's just weird. Huh. The day I learned. I should have made it in Among Us. It would have been more obvious. Oh, man. Yeah, apparently I guess I was changing the reflection map or something. I don't know. Will this be a video? It already is. Exclamation mark new vid. Kind of funny, there's probably stuff in that video that I won't even remember to mention here because I did so much to the game. Oh yeah, I was trying to figure out forever what this wall texture was because it just looks really weird. It's ice cream. It's ice cream. It's ice cream. I could not figure that out for the longest time, but eventually I realized it was ice cream. And again, I did all of this just so people know. Like, I made this mod, I changed all the textures. That doesn't mean I necessarily remember everything I did. Best part is you just forgot it. And I unironically changed like 700, 800 plus textures. There's just so much like random garbage. Like, what did I make the dirt texture here? I forget. Let's try and find out. Let me go into snapshot mode. It's chocolate. I made it chocolate. Oh my gosh, it's so bright. This is, again, why I am against the idea of hide and seek on this mod. It's simply at 63k views. It's actually at like 88 or like 90-ish. It, the number you see when a video is like newer is, not the actual like live number. But yeah, I checked it before starting this run. It's at like 80 something, which is insane. I'm really appreciative and glad because like I put so much work into the video. Like, it unironically was a ton of work. Also, just want everyone to remember no sus turn. I'm just gonna get this moon as the last moon here. Where the banners in the sub area don't change either. Yeah, they get their texture file from a different file. Interestingly enough. You'd think everything that's the same would always grab from the same texture, but it doesn't. And I don't know if there's a reason for that or not. Like, maybe there's something weird with optimizing the game that makes sense to only have to load like one large file versus like 50 small ones per kingdom. Like, if you have the storage capacity. I don't know. we're gonna pick Snow Kingdom, and I'm gonna show you guys the other things. I forget if this was in the video. It's just ads of food. I think it plays this ad, and then it plays a washing machine ad. Yeah. Yeah, I don't, this is part of the washing machine ad. I don't know if this showed up in the video. I don't think it did. Then Lost Kingdom is a Wii Sports trailer or commercial. Like, this doesn't show up in the video. This next one is really funny. If you guys watch the video, Cloud Kingdom was the kingdom I just put a ton of subscribes on. The funniest part about this to me is the green screen. The funniest part to me is the green screen. And Wooded's the DVD logo. There's like 3 kingdoms that are just the DVD screen because I couldn't come up with ideas. And like, it wasn't gonna show up in the video anyways. Okay, so I actually haven't seen Snow Kingdom during the snowstorm. I wonder if it's gonna look any different. Because this is the kingdom I made every texture pitch black. Okay, so it didn't change like the actual snow itself, but it still looks like, you know. This is probably gonna be the most boring kingdom to watch in the whole run, chat. Because I only did the overworlds of every kingdom. And since I only did the overworlds of every kingdom, the sub area isn't changed. Also, Smant, thank you so much for the raid. We're going through the mod of the video I uploaded today. Also, thank you for the sub, Ray Ribbons. But yeah, for those in Spanish chat who don't know, I uploaded a video today where I recreated every single texture in Mario Odyssey. And when I say every single texture, I use that term loosely as a form of clickbait. I changed every texture in the overworld of each kingdom that was easy to change. Like this right here. It's Just Dance on the 3DS. But unfortunately, you guys came in at a weird time because Snow Kingdom, like sort of like I was saying, I only changed the overworld textures in each kingdom, which means Snow Kingdom, most of the kingdom is not in the overworld. So there's like literally nothing different here. You guys came in at the worst time. But yeah, thank you so much for the raid, Smith. I really appreciate it. Hide and seek was a lot of fun today. Bad timing, yeah. You still have to watch the vid? I'd recommend it. I think it's still good even if you like watch part of the stream. Especially like if you're just coming in now from the raid. Exclamation mark new vid, by the way. I'm gonna take this chance to sell out. Exclamation mark new vid. It'll link the video. And I go through the stuff I did. At least most of it. Zorwork, thank you for the prime. Murhai, thank you for the prime. I appreciate it. Hide and seek was funny. Ask Sman about his YouTube recommendations. What are Sman's YouTube recommendations? My YouTube recommendations are Minecraft videos. I got recommended the new Good Times with Star Hermitcraft right now. I watched that earlier today. Thank you for the 100 bits. Let's go. Use CJ Nintendo in his own vids. That's actually kind of funny. I'm not immune to the good times. I'm not. I like Minecraft, as it turns out. Like, most of the gaming content I watch on YouTube is unironically just Minecraft content. Thank you for the 300 bits, Aquas. I really appreciate it. You guys are being so kind. Scar or Star? Scar. Good times with Scar. I watch a lot of him. But like, honestly, most of my YouTube recommended, I think, is actually like music a lot of the time because I'll use YouTube to listen to music instead of my Spotify subscription. Oh yeah, and then it'll be whatever weird trend of videos I'm in watching right now. Because I'll go through like trends of watching videos. And one of the recent trends I got into was YouTubers that play the bass. I'm falling out of that trend right now, so that's like a past trend. There was also, what was there? Also thank you for the 10 bits, Rafi. Yeah, so I was getting recommended from Davey, and I was getting recommended from some of the other like creators that'll do like bass skits and content. Recently I just went through a like getting a ton of what's his name? Also we're gonna do Snowdram. It's like amphibian something. I was getting a lot of his videos in my recommended, but I think that's slowly going away now. I don't know what trend is coming up, but yeah, usually my YouTube recommended just works in like it'll be like trends. I'll watch a ton of a similar video, and then that'll be like all I watch. Like it was house tours for a little bit. Also thank you for the 100 bits Aquas, and thank you for the tier 1 Berry. Do I play bass? No. I don't. I don't. You guys like the Among Us on the checkpoint before I collected it? I was gonna give it the 2 bits, let's go. Yo, thank you for the 5 gifted, Sarinto. I appreciate it. Also, I love Smallland's Whooper emote. It's so good. The sus one. Well, and the one that's jamming too. All right, chat. So, this wasn't in the video either, but because I did change like all of the all of these, whatever you want to call them. Snow Kingdom, since I changed every texture in the overworld to be just black, is, what do you know? It's a pitch black screen. Nothing happens. That's all it is. Yep. Thank you for the 1 bit, Rafi. You want the hype train emotes? You have to do 100, I think, for the hype train emote. Alright, so Seaside Kingdom was when I was running out of ideas. However, I do think one of my best ideas in the entire mod was in Seaside Kingdom because, would you look at that? It's a trashed beach. I just find that really funny. I don't know why. Like it's a grim reminder of a lot of issues going on in the world. But in the context of the mod, I think it's funny. Oh yeah, and then everything else is just like cheese. I don't think I can play volleyball right now. I didn't show the volleyball in the video. I'll beat Mollusk so I can show you guys what I did with the volleyball. It's a very small change, but I still want to show it. Like we have a timer, but that's just because for the sake of having a timer. What's the text on the grass? We can read it if you want. I wrote it during a dark time. It's 1:28 a.m. I'm tired and I've been looking at the lawn ground 00 grass texture from Seaside Kingdom for the last 30 minutes because I can't think of something to place over the texture. Please. Here, well, we have to read it somewhere else. Oh, we can read it over here. It's 1:28 a.m. I'm tired and I've been looking at the lawn ground 0 grass texture from Seaside Kingdom for the last 30 minutes because I can't think of something new and creative to place over this stupid texture. Please help me. Why did I make this video? This was a mistake. I had to replace 200 textures to even finish Metro Kingdom. Please release me from this torture. It was a moment of its time. And yes, that was the time I was... That is not a random time. That is the time I was making that texture. And I was unironically looking at it for like 30 minutes. I was in a VC with some friends at the time, and I just couldn't think of anything. And I was just working on it in the background. And that's what I decided to make it. I thought it would be really funny to make like a cry for help. I thought it would be funny. And I think it was. I think it was pretty funny. Sub goal hit. Dude, we hit 1200. That's actually crazy. Like, it's so wild that we have that many subs. I was thinking for the 200 bits. Let's go. I appreciate it. Did I change the lava texture here? No, changing textures like that are weird, so I guess it didn't work. Is that chalk on the lighthouse? Yeah. Mario's a secret Naruto character. I think adding the Sharingan was really funny. It was originally, I added realistic eyes, but it didn't look as good. And I was like, it would be funnier if I'd made it a Sharingan. Which, am I saying that right? I looked up how to pronounce it when I was recording for the video because I didn't want to say it wrong. Give me the 100 bits, Ray Ribbons. They just gave Mario blazed red eyes. You can't really tell from far away, but if you zoom in, you see the like shape. Do you have to kill Luigi? No, but that reminds me, once we're done with the run, I need to show you guys the outfits that weren't shown in the video. They weren't shown not because they were bad, but because I didn't want to go through like a grocery list of like 10 outfits. I felt like it would get boring at a point. You know, you just gotta like, I feel like with YouTube videos a lot of the time, especially with one where it's like heavily reliant on like dumb memes, you just gotta like constantly be moving to the next thing. You can't like stay on the same idea for too long. Because, you know, people on the internet, it's really easy to have a short attention span and just go to the next thing. So I didn't want to like drag on the whole, oh yeah, I did this, there's the gamer shirt. Like, the gamer shirt's one of the ones I didn't show. Oh yeah, I also didn't show this. You guys recognize that scene from SpongeBob? The washing machine? I feel like I should have put maybe that clip in the video. That clip was alright. I feel like the reason I didn't include it was because I think when I was recording it, I like had trouble getting it to show on screen, so my voiceover was really awkward. Because when I was so I'm gonna pull back the curtain a little bit for people who watch the video. Almost everything in the video when I was recording was not my first time seeing it in game. Some of the stuff was, but most of it wasn't. because I had to actually make sure everything worked. What is this? Wait, is this a stock image and I didn't realize it? Oh, well, I did probably, but I forgot. But yeah, so like technically speaking, the video is like partially staged to a degree, but my reactions are still pretty genuine because it's like, it's just hilarious. Going through and recording that like whole session of just me going through every kingdom. Some things I just completely had forgotten. In others, it was like some stuff I had forgotten, others I remembered, but it's still funny seeing it. That's one thing I feel like would have been good to change if I could. But since it was like my first time doing a video like this, I couldn't realistically like not do it the way I did. Because my first reactions to some things in game were so good. Like, as an example, on Moon Kingdom, the first time I loaded into Moon Kingdom to make sure everything worked, and I saw the Germa sus face that I had no idea was going to be there, I absolutely died. Like, it's still funny seeing a second time, because it's like, oh yeah, I did that. Like, this is so stupid. I didn't even mean to put this here. But the very first time I saw it, I really wish I had that recorded. Like, oh my god. Yeah, it would have been better if somebody handled like QA for me, but it's hard to do that because everyone's like busy. And it's also like, I want to show people what I'm doing because I'm spending like so much time working on it, and it's hard to not like show friends, especially since like sometimes people would say stuff and like that would lead to an idea. And part of the issue was I had no idea when making the video what I wanted the final video to look like. I had no idea how I wanted to structure it. Like, originally, something I was considering doing was recording every single second of me working in Photoshop and MS Paint. But that just slowed my workflow down so much. Like, the video would just, like, never come out if I did that. So what ended up happening is I had to record all that in post. Like, I had to do post commentary for the intermediate sections because it was just impossible for me to actually get stuff done and record the Photoshop stuff. But I still tried to like make the post commentary reflect like how I felt when like making everything. But yeah, it was such a weird video to make. All right, chat. So this is what I did for Seaside Kingdoms screen. And then there's Sansa. Thank you for the 500 bits. Aquas, you guys are being so nice. Also, if I didn't say thank you for the 200, Trant, thank you for the 200. So this, I decided like, okay, I want to get just footage of an aquarium. So I looked up an aquarium that is in the Cincinnati area. It's the Newport Aquarium in Cincinnati. Is like, it borders Kentucky, so it's like right next to Newport. Like that's the area across the river from Cincinnati. And I just Googled like Newport Aquarium and it came up with this video. And the funny thing about this video, I'm gonna go into the game, is like it's a promotional video for the aquarium, sure, but it's from like a long time ago. It's from like 2011 or something like that. And because of that, it had a guest star that was in a popular like children. It was in a popular like show of, well, I don't even know if I should say popular. It was in a show at the time. And I was like, who is this? I recognize them. It was the freaking little girl from Big Time Rush. Was like talking about why she likes the aquarium. And I was like, oh, I remember that show. That was something. I love all the Gordon Ramsays here. You've been rickrolled by the wall? That's not Rick Astley, that's Gordon Ramsay. Okay, so I was talking earlier about how I was upset a little bit, or like it's unfortunate that when I was making this video, I couldn't get my first reaction for many things because I had to like test to make sure everything worked. However, I did get a first in the Luncheon Kingdom in the video. I did have my genuine first reaction to noticing something. And it was the Pepto-Bismol. I could not tell when I first loaded up the kingdom that the Pepto-Bismol texture actually worked. Like, you can just barely see it. Like, that yellow is the logo, and then you have like the vague bottle shape. And it's and the crazy thing about it is later in the story, like the texture becomes even bigger, so it's like a giant just bottle in it, and you can just barely tell that it's a Pepto bottle. But I had no idea that it had worked. I just thought it didn't. I genuinely thought it had not worked. But when I was recording for the video, I noticed it and I made the connection, and I was actually just like so happy. Because that's been the whole thing about the lava in this kingdom being Pepto-Bismol has been like the biggest meme in the speedrunning community forever. So the fact that it actually worked and I was able to make the change just made me so happy. It made me so happy. Is the pumpkin fish? No, it's a green pumpkin. Because the texture file itself is green, and then the stem is orange, because the texture file for the stem was orange. So those are pumpkins. Did I do boss NPC retextures? No. There's a point where you have to decide, like, what's worth it for the video. And NPCs would have been some of like the hardest stuff to do. Oh, I forgot about this. You can tell better on this one. You might know what that is. I forgot I did this. It's a basketball. We're not worth it? Well, no, there's like a point where it's like, this video is a video that could come out in like 2 weeks, or it's a video that could take like 2 months to finish. Like, I want to remind everyone, I changed like 800 or so textures to make this video. If I started doing like all the NPCs and all the captures and like every single outfit, it would have just been hundreds more. It would have like doubled the workload. Is this going on YouTube? It's already on YouTube. Exclamation mark new vid. Worth? I think this video is worth it. It's doing really well. It's a fun video. Would recommend watching it if you haven't already. Some vids in general have been great. Thank you. I've been putting in a ton of work. Like, I want, in my head, I want every video to be like a video I'm super proud of. Well, not necessarily super proud of, but I want every video to be something that I think can do well. Like, I never want to upload videos for the sake of uploading videos. If that makes any sense. I want it to be something that, like, I actively want to share with people because I think it's new or unique or fun. I decided I didn't retexture the purple coins. I don't know what files the purple coins are in. It's in a different file than the stage texture files. Really shows high quality content. Thank you. I mean, I've had this mentioned to me before. The fact that, like, basically every video I upload gets more views than my subscriber count, I feel like shows the quality of content that I'm putting out. What about a VOD channel? This should probably go up in the VOD channel. But I'm really behind on my VOD channel. You edit all your videos? I edit some of them. Like, I edit most. The videos I don't edit right now are videos where... How do I put this? If I stream something, and all I really need to do to turn that stream into a video is cut it up and add a little bit of minor editing to, like, make it fancy, I am giving that to an editor. Oops, I didn't get... Wait, no, I'm good on moons. Keep those VODs updated. I know it's worthwhile to, like, upload VODs. It's just a big time commitment. And I don't think I'm in a position yet where I make enough money where I can just hire somebody to be a VOD and clips channel manager. Oh yeah, here's the soup. Oh, I had not seen these. The cucumbers and the carrots. So apparently that's what those are. It's carrots and a cucumber. Those look disgusting. Oh, and potatoes. Potatoes, yeah. Soup is gross. Yeah, it is. I agree. I'm having a lot of fun just walking through the mod and showing you guys, like, the stuff I did. Because this is, like, a more thorough way, I guess, to show everything I did for this video. And it's not even everything, because, like, there's so much stuff that I did, and I don't know where it ended up, or I forgot about it. Yeah, the bottle shows up on the volcano erupting, too. It's 2 different texture files, though, apparently. Every single thing that was lava, I changed to Pepto-Bismol, and that included the volcano spewing. So Luncheon Kingdom's video is, yeah. Good stuff. Cereal with milk considered soup? No, I don't think so. Wow, a knife? Yeah. Unfortunately, if I'm remembering right, the Bowser and Ruined Kingdom videos are both just the DVD player. So this kingdom I tried to make look pink and pretty. It didn't work. What I really should have done, and instead of just like hue shifting everything pink, I should have just made it completely pink. Just like a pure pink texture, and then drawn hearts and stuff on that. But I didn't. So it came out kind of boring. Has e-girl vibes, yeah. I mean, we can all be e-girls, chat, if you want. So, like, it's cute. I mean, yeah, you've got smiles, and, like, there's an Among Us, like, every few. They kind of, like, blend in the heart with the hearts if you're not looking. Which I think is funny. Also, sorry if I'm like talking a bit quieter than normal. My voice is like definitely a little like shot. You sick or something? No, I've just been talking a lot. I think that's all. Like talking a lot on stream today. Yesterday, I had to do a lot of recording. The day before that, I had to do recording, and we did a stream yesterday that I think, or 2 days ago, that was pretty long as well. So yeah, just a lot of talking, I guess. Feels better? It should. I'm sure it'll feel better tomorrow. I'll have to figure out what to do tomorrow. There's a mod I'm gonna be doing on stream soon that it's not done yet, but when it is done, I'll probably schedule that as soon as possible because I want to get the video out for it as soon as possible. What did I think of Amethyst Splatoon 3 map yesterday? It was good. So this is definitely one of my favorite kingdoms. The emojis, especially on like the walls there, are just really funny to me. Did I smile now that I got 1,200 subs? Sure. Do you know how to place all the textures in Dark Souls 1 with Raise Q? Nice. Better modder, craftier amethyst? I'm sure they both have their own strengths and weaknesses. Same with every other modder like Mars and Snay and all that. They're all really talented. Look at this mod, a work of art. Yeah, technically speaking, I'm a modder now, chat. Also, you guys like my Rubik's Cubes? I almost didn't notice this. Yeehaw. There's a lot of stuff in Bowser's Kingdom that just, like, didn't end up changed, and I don't know if that's my fault or not. Like, it's probably my fault to some degree, but they might just not be in the Bowser texture file. Why didn't I change the enemies? Too much work for too little payoff. That's the short answer. For the sake of the video, it didn't really matter. It might have made making a thumbnail easier, though. Because I struggled so hard with making a thumbnail. And even the thumbnail I have now, I'm not happy with. But I'm not going to change it because the video is doing really well. So I don't want to accidentally make a thumbnail that's, like, worse. Why is Mario's eyes red? He has a Sharingan from Naruto. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna do this. Are there coins here? Yeah, all right, I'm gonna buy another outfit, chat. Because people were asking earlier about the mechanic outfit. Which there's none of the other ones I changed right now, right? Yeah. Because you can change the patches on the mechanic outfit. They're a separate texture file. So the base outfit is just the Hot Topic shirt. But the patches on it are Raid Shadow Legends, a cat, another cat, and another cat. Also, I didn't mention this in the video. People probably noticed it. The rocks say live, laugh, love. I hope you guys appreciate my live, laugh, love rocks. That would have been in the video, but it wasn't because my mic cut out when I was doing the recording. So I just cut the voiceover of me saying it. Pat, thank you for the tier 1 sub for 13 months. I appreciate it. Love the dedication to this idea. It took so much work. I got myself way in over my head with this idea. Not in a bad way, though. Because, like, again, it paid off. It was worth it. The video is doing incredibly well. I couldn't be happier about that. But, oh my god. So many files. I still can't get over how I just made all the textures that are like metal in this kingdom look like really rusted. Like, look at how bad this looks. Like, very rusty looking. Percentage of texture change included among us? A lot. Pretty good for a newish modder. Well, I did it for the meme. Just thought it would make a good video. Honestly, a lot of my video ideas just end up being like, I saw this cool thing that somebody else did. How can I apply that to Odyssey or like what I do? If that makes any sense. Like, it's taking stuff that's like already out there and like transforming it to fit my content. Look at that nerd. Mario Stone? No, that's a Sharingan. No new ideas, only creative uses? Yeah, like... Not that, like, you can't come up with, like, original and entirely new modding ideas. It's just hard to not find somebody who's already done something similar or who has come up with something similar. Across, like, all content and all games. Like, purple and blue walls, thanks. I don't think the mech should be changed, yeah. I mean, the 4 is gravel. There's that. Oh, geez. We're good. Have you watched any anime? Yep, I've watched some anime. Not Naruto, though. Unless you count, like, maybe I occasionally saw an episode as, like, a kid on, like, I don't know. I don't know if they played Naruto on when I was younger, but they definitely played it on some things. No, I was a bit slow. I think Bowser would approve of these changes. No. Naruto's a commitment. I feel that way about a lot of anime. Like, I have trouble committing to watch, like, a movie, which is, like, a 2-hour commitment. So, like, when you start having all these animes where it's like, oh, they have over 100 episodes, committing to watching something like that is, like, a 50-hour commitment. Like, I like cartoons a lot, and I remember I decided, like, okay, I want to watch Adventure Time from start to finish. I, like, did some math to figure out how long that would take, and it was, like, 40 hours. Or something like that. Maybe it wasn't 40 hours, because it's 10-minute episodes. It might have been 14, and I'm getting that mixed up with 40. It's still a big commitment, though. Because that show has a lot of episodes, even if they're only freaking 10 minutes. Like, it was worth it. But again, it's hard to find the time to be like, all right, I'm going to do this. And then you, like, don't lose interest. Or then you lose... Yeah, you don't lose interest. Change the inside of Wedding Hall? No, I didn't change any sub-areas. So the only things changed inside sub-rooms and sub-areas are things that I changed a file for that wasn't a stage texture. Type of person that wants something while working? Like a show? Depends on what I'm working on. If I'm working and watching something, I prefer it to be something that's a low commitment so I don't have to pay attention to it. Which I think is why streams are good for that. Because most streams I don't have to actively be paying attention to. It's very rare I watch a stream and actively pay attention. Alright, so we're at Moon Kingdom. Moon Kingdom's kind of fun because I just put the end on everything and made everything like black and white and grayscale. Except the background. Germa's in the background. Because I changed something that I thought was the texture for the moon in the sky in every kingdom. But in actuality, it was the texture for the background on Moon Kingdom. So you can see the Germa sus face in the background right now. I also gave it red eyes. That was my own addition. Also, ooh, something I haven't shown yet. Chat, I made a dice. Look, it's a dice. It's got like numbers on it. And then you throw it. And then... it's like completely broken. So you can't even tell what number it's on anymore. It's just broken. The end is never the... It does kind of give a Stanley Parable vibe, doesn't it? Oh, you can't really see the L, huh? That might make this a bit tricky. There we go. Have I even been up here in this kingdom? No. Yeah, so what I did with the church is I inverted it because it was all black and white anyways. Well, except that the up there, the like bell, I grayscaled. But yeah, I don't know. I just thought it'd be really cool since we weren't actually going to the church in the video if I just made it like completely black in the background to sort of blend in. Because it would be too hard to add like the end texture on top of it. And yeah, now we're at the very end where I don't think anything's gonna show up different here. However, there are a few things I want to show after the run, mainly outfits, because there are outfits I did not show in the video. Also, there's Mushroom Kingdom still. So if you haven't seen the video, well, Mushroom Kingdom's different. The only two kingdoms I didn't change were Dark and Darker Side, because I didn't care. They wouldn't have been interesting anyways. The bot's link is legit. It has mods, so you can trust it. And it links to the video I made for this mod. Like tied in the video? Thanks. I was struggling so hard to figure out how I actually wanted to structure that video. But eventually, I figured it out, and I put it together. And the video's finally up. I can work on other stuff, which is exciting. I am excited. Especially since, like, I should actually have content coming up soon that an editor can work on. Because like I mentioned earlier in the stream, I think this was before the raid, I am finally really close to getting the prize for the game show stream, which is a custom map I commissioned, where I'm gonna have a few people in online multiplayer play through a series of custom challenges to earn points, and try and win. And I finally almost have the prize for that, I'm pretty sure. I am so excited, because that is a video I've wanted to make for a very long time. Some of the textures look better, LMA. Well, okay, so right now, this part of the game I didn't change. So you won't see the stuff I change until we get back to Mushroom. Yeah, I'm excited. We'll have the like game show video, and that's something like an editor can do. I have a mod coming up that I'm going to be streaming. That's something an editor can do. And I want to do a sardines video when there's less bugs. So that'll also be something that'll be coming up. Like, I'm excited. There's like a lot of good videos planned and in the works. Like the video I'm going to be working on next, like me personally, is the viewer ideas video. And then after that, I'm planning on working on a puppet video, which is going to be, the plan for the puppet video is to do the no breathing mod, which was originally always planned to be a puppet video. But I'm going to combine that with the heart mod because it has a similar theme of internal organs. And it'll be those two mods in one challenge, and it'll be a puppet video. I don't know what I'm going to call it. But that should be a fun video, and that'll be the video I'm probably work on after the chat viewer ideas 3 video. Also, GG's chat 13902 for me to finish my mod. Heart in which mod? There's a mod that makes it so you always have the oxygen meter on, and I originally commissioned that mod so that I could do a video on it with the puppets, where it's like, okay, I'm Mario, you know, he can't breathe, he doesn't have his lungs or something like that. But not enough interesting things happen in that run, so I'm gonna mix it together with the it's Minecraft. I'm gonna mix it together with the hacking the heart chases you mod. I think that'll make it a lot more interesting. All right, chat. So here, let me show you. This is Mushroom Kingdom. It's just all Minecraft. That is literally all it is. Like even this, you're like, oh, that's not Minecraft grass or flowers. Yes, it is. It's Minecraft flowers. You can tell. Here, let me load another file that has 100% so I can show you guys the outfits that I didn't get to show in the video before we end. Tips for new streamers, just stream something you enjoy, which I know is pretty general advice, but like just try and have fun with it. Play something you enjoy, all that stuff. All right, so there is, this one was in the video. This is just some like vaporwave image I downloaded from the internet. Looks kind of neat. There is the dream bottom. This is the actual color Dream uses in his icon. And when you put it on Mario, it looks really bad. Which I don't know. I think it's funny. Oh no, is an ad playing? Frick. This is actually the worst time for an ad to play because this is like the last thing I want to show in the stream. Chat, I'm gonna wait for the people. I'm doing it for the people. If I knew an ad was coming up, I would have delayed it or stopped it. Frick, I didn't mean to send that. Ignore that, chat. Do not type 0. Thank you for waiting. Well, when it's content I can wait. I usually do. But if I can't, I'll just keep going. But with something like this, I can wait pretty easily. And it's like, again, it's like the last thing we're doing in the run. So it would be kind of hecked up if I didn't wait, I think. Because people will get back and be like, oh, stream's over. I guess you didn't get to see the outfit changes he made. All right, it says there's 10 seconds left on the ad in progress. In my dashboard. And it looks like it is good now. So, let's look at this. So, you didn't get to see the dream base in the video. Wait, where did it go? I lost it. The dream base. So the dream base actually goes with the dream hat. Which, a fun fact about the dream hat is the green behind dream, that's not his normal dream. That's not the normal dream green. I know, crazy. You have the eyeball. I did show this one in the video. There's not any I'm missing over here, right? Yeah, there's not. The Mountain Dew boxers, I showed these. I showed the Hot Topic. We saw that earlier even. I was actually gonna change this and make it like a real sports team because I thought that would be funny, but I didn't go through with it. This is the gamer shirt, which is probably the worst article of clothing I made. It just says gamer on it. It's a red shirt, and I tried to give him sweatpants by just drawing a stripe. And then, yeah, you get to see Eat, Sleep, Fortnite repeat in the video. I think those are all the outfits. I'll keep this one on. This is the ninja. That's what I was going for with this. So you know how Ninja has blue hair? I was like, all right, I'm gonna give Mario blue hair, and then I'm gonna make his headband like the red to pretend it's a Red Bull headband. So that's where this came from. You got the Fortnite hat. You have, this is the Woman Fear Me, Fish Fear, or Woman Fear Me, Fish Love Me hat, which I show in the video, so I'm not gonna, like, bother to go through the whole process of putting that on. But this hat is a hat I did not show in the video that I did make that I think is pretty funny. You might have even already seen what it is because, you know, it's a little minor change. Yup.